Now you can hear them, but you can't see them. I was trying to look around and see if I could figure out where they were coming from, but I just had no idea. But I decided to jump that, and really, that kind of slope you would think would not work, but it did. It surprisingly did. So here I am trying to figure out where I go, and I see that switch over there. But I take a look at that slope, and I figure, wait a second. There's no way we could have just walked over here, so that must be too steep to walk on. But then we have this slope over here, which is just like the one we jumped to this section on. So we jump straight across there. And go up and flip the switch. After we pick up the Uzi ammo. Now that opens the door to leave this room, I believe. Yeah, I kind of messed up there. I didn't mean to press forward, but I ended up not pressing the walk button close enough. And I kind of did a little bit of a rage bit because I swear I had pressed the walk button early enough that she should have started walking to the edge and stopped before falling to her death. But she didn't. So now I had to deal with this room again. Oh, wow. I think the guns were getting picked up on my mic. I need to back away from my monitor right now. Or maybe turn things down a little. I really don't need to give you guys some echo for that. There we go. I did a little of a side jump there, hoping that would line me up properly, but it didn't. I ended up having to sidestep back again. Ooh, excuse me, I'm a little bit tired. So here we are finishing up this room again. We do that a lot in this. Repeat rooms. It's what happens when you die and there's not enough save points right after you've completed a room. So here I am going after the ammo I noticed was here, but then I realized that that guy's still around. So I have to kill him. Yeah, picking up the ammo I noticed earlier, but had forgotten to pick up back then, my first time through this room. Because I didn't notice it until after I was past that part. Trying to line this jump up, it didn't quite work out the way I wanted to. But then that works, so. There we go. Yeah, he kind of backed me into a corner there. And I was half afraid he was going to kill me with that explosion, so that's why I kept popping into my inventory there to make sure I was healed up. And still, I have no idea where those ground walkers are. Even now, after finishing this level, I don't know where those ground walkers are. Yeah, I was doing a little quick check there to try to see if I could figure out where they were coming from, but I had no idea. I gotta pick up that Uzi ammo that I passed. Actually, I guess I decided to forego it that time. Possibly because I picked up the one at the beginning, or am I gonna do that now? Nope, I went straight past. Yeah, I decided, yeah, definitely want to walk that. And run and jump. And the next thing we needed to do was move that block there. Pull it back. Yeah, we had that trap here. it's right in front of the main bit. You can see it from earlier. And I really did not expect that to work properly, but it did. And I couldn't figure out at first what was shooting at me, but then I realized that you had not one, but two groundwalkers there. That's where they were. I had completely forgotten now that that's where they were. At least I think those were the ones we were hearing earlier. Not entirely sure. And you would think, looking at that slope, that we would not be able to walk on it, but we can. So here we got a health pack, and I'm really thankful for that, because at this point I think I was running a little low on health packs. And we had some more Uzi ammo. And I have, of course, come back in here. Have to check, make sure there's no more monsters. And I think I maybe heard one, but I don't remember. Yeah, there he is. And that one actually went pretty quickly. And you could see when we looked up, we're nearing the top of this thing. Yeah, that door automatically opens and it shuts behind us. And thankfully, we have a save point here, which is really good because I ended up having to repeat this room a couple times. It wasn't necessarily this room itself that made me repeat it, although that did happen. But it was the next room after, I believe. Yeah, just checking out the room, seeing what everything I have to do. Lining up this jump. Now, at first I had no idea what this switch did, because it made that like soft little chick, and it didn't cut away to show us anything. But then you come out here, and all the platforms are different. It changed the platform so that now you have a path to follow. Really only half of the path you need to get to the exit of the room, but still a path. Yeah, keep checking that jump and make sure I'm lined up properly. And unfortunately, I pressed the jump button before the forward button. So rather than doing a running jump, Laura did a standing jump and ended up in the lava. Dead. Again. So let's take one of this room done. Failed. Luckily, the save point was right literally at the beginning of this room. So here we are. We have to go back and flip that switch again. You gotta line this up because you gotta do that running jump again. And line this one up. And make sure to actually do the running jump. Don't do a standing jump by mistake. Now this one you can do a standing jump across. And the same with the next one. Although I think I may have done a running jump here. No, I did a standing jump. And then that you can do a standing jump for as well. You don't even have to try to hang on to the ledge. And then you flip this switch. And it'll put the pillars back how they were when you first entered the room, which is the ending half of this path. There you go. And now we're trying to look around, see which way we're supposed to go next. Because even though we can jump on that one pillar behind us, it's not the path we need. What we need is a running jump across here. And I wasn't sure I was going to make it, so I tried to hang on to the ledge. Then a standing jump up here, which I almost did a running jump for, but I decided, nah, standing jump will do. And then a standing jump here. And here I am checking the distance to make sure that that will work, because I don't want to end up back in the lava again. And then up here, you've got 3 ground walkers to deal with. But they're really fairly easy to deal with. Now, I almost head in, but then I realized that there's a door there, or another chamber, which almost closes on me. This is a secret, and if you just pass straight by it, that door will shut and you'll never get back into it. But if you do go into it before the door shuts, you're golden. And I think the door will only shut if you start going into the corridor itself. Luckily, I got in there before it did shut. Here I am, just being careful here because I can't see where the floor is. And then this door opens up for you. Now this room can be a bit tricky. You would think the switch here would open the door right beside it, but no, it just makes the lava flow. And may or may not open the door or whatever here, but whatever, the lava just stops flowing by the time you're back here. Yeah, may or may not open the path up here. I honestly don't know. But then this puts you back in the main room. And I'm just checking around to make sure there's no monsters or anything, and I believe there were not for this level. I think we got them all. There we go. Nice, good running jump. Now this room is a pain. You have that guy there, who almost kills me. But now he's dead. And up here, you have arrows coming from the sides. You have the chomping blades. And you have a boulder up there that I don't realize until right there. And unfortunately, I tried to jump out of the way. Actually, I tried to turn and run out of the way. Didn't work. So now I have to go back through the last couple rooms again. Most specifically, that one with the pillars. Yeah, it'd been a little bit since I've been through this room, so I kind of got lost on where I was going. Ended up trying to go back to through the entrance of the room, which was shut on us. Yeah, failed the running jump there. Didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. Yeah, that is a pretty loading screen. I mean, I just pulled it straight from one of the cutscenes, but still, it's a pretty loading screen. They actually did that with all the loading screens, I think. They're pulled, they're still shots pulled from the CG cutscenes, the cinematics. Trying to line that up, make sure I got it right. And I did. Yep, easy jumps. Easy peasy. And there I went again, trying to hang on to the ledge for some reason.